Hello YouTube. Today we are making another retro build. This is the part of the retro series, and we are making another retro system having an AGP slot. This system is very beautiful in the sense that this is a part of the Pentium 4 hyper-threaded system, and we will discuss the parts individually. Um, this is the motherboard. The motherboard is D865, and you can see it here. And this is a DDR motherboard. But I will look at that which type of RAM does it support. It has three PCI slots, PCI, one AGP, 8X slot, and SATA ports, and four DIMM slots for the DDR RAM, PATA, PA, TA support, floppy drive, 20 pin, I think 20 pin power cable, power supply input. Looking into the I/O, it has Ethernet to USB port here 2.0, 2.0 printer or PATA connection, serial connection, VGA, 4 USB, extra PS2s, 2 PS2 for mouse and keyboard. It has a beefy cooler on it, and these are some capacitors. But I think looking into it, this capacitor, I think this capacitor is a bit of damaged, and this one as well. But we will see whether it boots or not. It's 4-pin power cable, CPU cable, CPU power is at very odd position. Okay, this is the motherboard. We will try to run prices on this. Okay, now coming to the RAM. We have a bunch of RAMs lying around because we will have to look which one is the correct one, which it does support. I have 333 megahertz, some kit 266 megahertz. I think this one is 256. Let me focus it because it is not focusing. Okay, sorry to say, but this, I think this one is 256. And this is again I think 266 megahertz as well. Some of them are I think this one is 400 megahertz. So I will try all of them. Whichever one runs will be used. Now for the AGP card. I have two AGP cards. Both of them are ATI, and the old name which ATI were used before AMD bought it. This one is Red PCB, and this one is ATI 9500. ATI 9500. It is a 256 MB memory RAM with AGP 8X. I will use this one. If this one runs, it's okay. It has a VGA and DPI and DVI. Sorry, not DPI. DVI. It's a lot. This one is another AGP graphics card from ATI. I think this one is 128 MB, and this one is 9600 SE, Radeon 9600 SE. Okay, first of all, the motherboard. Um, let's install it and see what happens. Sorry about my throat. It's getting cold here. I like this motherboard a lot. 865. It. I always, when I was a kid, I always needed it. 865. I have a much like 3 of them. But I like 865. 865 supported hyper-threading. It supported good DDR RAM back in the day. It was an upgrade from SD-RAM. I used to have a Pentium 3, but this Pentium 4 system was very beautiful. Yeah. Sorry about there is a noise outside. We've installed okay. Looking at this, you can see that this one is channel A dim 0, and this is channel A dim 1. Back in the day, the system used to have like this is channel A, this is channel B combined together. Install the RAM. Trying 400 megahertz first. 400 megahertz first and see what happens. Does it boot or not? Okay. Let me focus it. I think this one is not installed. This is installed. Okay, this is installed. Let me install the. This is the DVD ROM. And hard drive. One of the reason I love this 865 is that it supports SATA as well as SPATA, floppy. Everything is it has a very big compatibility with it comes to connections. You can install SATA hard drive, two SATA, and this is very good. I love it. I used to love it back in the day because SATA were very high speed at that time, and most of the people were using SATA or coming to SATA. So I loved it, particularly in this configuration. Okay, okay. Let me find a port. So the power connector for this. It is just a test bench. We will configure and see what happens. We connect. Oh no. This power supply is not compatible. This is 24 pin and this is 20 pin. I have to find another power supply for this, and we will come back with another power supply.
Okay, I changed the power supply. It has a 20 pin and 4 pin EPS. Now installing the graphics card. Um, I This is a voiceover because I lost the audio footage. I don't know what happened, but the graphics card is ATI and Radeon 9500. It is an below average graphics card. Let's see how it performs. It has a 256 MB memory. um, I will install the graphics card, the RAM, and everything is installed. The power supply is 250 watt, and the graphics card does not require any external pin or power. mm, After installing this graphics card, I will connect the system with the monitor, and we will see you in the first boot. um, okay, let's continue with the first boot.
Okay, let me connect it with the VGA. Everything is connected, and let's start with the first boot. This is the first boot. So working the gateway system, and then there is some artifacts on the system, and it is not working. I restarted it. The keyboard is not working. Let me check the other VGA, and we will come back. Okay, at last it is running. What have I changed? Okay, I changed the graphics card. The ATI, both of the ATI didn't work. So I switched to NVIDIA GeForce 2 MX 400. Um, it is okay, it is working fine, but I have to switch it again. Okay, the other thing I switched is the RAM, because I think there was a RAM issue. The 400 megahertz didn't work. I had to switch to 333 megahertz. It is working in single channel. I have checked only one RAM with a 512 MB configuration. So this is the first boot. Um, let's see what we have. Okay, peripherals, drive. The hard drive is not detected. So let me check that why the hard drive didn't work. CD-ROM is picked up. Let me check the hard drive and we will come back. Okay, I have made some changes again. Okay, the processor is, I think, Intel 2.66 gigahertz. It's a Celeron. We will see whether it is hyper-threaded or not later. Okay, I have increased the RAM, and this one is like 1 gigahertz. The other one is 500 12 mega. Sorry, 1 GB and 512 MB. Both frequencies are different, but it still works. The memory is running at 333 megahertz. Let me change the date. Today is 13, 2024. Okay, change the date. It is Saturday. The hard drive is working as well. The hard drive is picked up. This one is the hard drive. All the devices are working. Let's save changes and let me check whether the Windows booted up or not. If the Windows booted up, we will see what happens, and if it doesn't, we will install Windows XP fresh copy. There is Windows XP installed on the hard drive, but I don't think so it is working. Nope, it's not working. I have to install Windows XP, and we will come back. Okay, the Windows are installed, drivers are installed, and this is the Radeon RX, Radeon 9600 series. Look at this one. This is 9600 with 128 MB memory. Okay, 128 MB memory, and with the monitor of 60 hertz. The other thing is, and the other thing about this Celeron is that it is a single core, no hyperthreading. I will find another PC or a computer with hyperthreading. And look at this one. This is a single core 2.66 gigahertz processor with 1.5 GB of RAM, DDR3 RAM. Okay, Celeron 2.66, 1.50 GB of RAM. So let's play Crisis and see how it performs. It's taking a lot of time. It is running. I have disabled the sound of this system. There is no sound, but it's working. Okay. Let me configure the. This one. This is equal to like 720p, like 1360 by 768. 1360 by 768. Okay, full screen, no VSync off, and advanced. Everything is on low. Everything is on low by default. Let's play new game. The intro is good. The CPU is 100%. The frame rate is spiking a lot. So the game is loading. There is another thing. Kindly subscribe to my channel and share and like. The frame rate is very slow. Look at the graph. The CPU is like 100%. The CPU is like 100%, and it's not good. It's not looking good. Look at the frame rate. It is like 6 FPS, and the memory is also 118 MB on the graphics card. This is so bad. This is really bad. It is like 10 FPS. It's like 10 FPS. I will definitely look. I think I'll look into another processor because this processor is not doing good, and graphics card is not good as well. Its memory is full, and like the memory is full as well as the CPU is 100%. The CPU is very bad. Oh, it's very hard to move. This is so bad. Look at the graph, it's 9 FPS. The CPU is 100%, and the memory is also 100% filled. The 128 MB is complete. This is fine. The RAM is okay. Like this is really bad. This is really bad. So now you see it is not good. Okay, I will see another processor. Like I will find a processor Pentium 4 with hyper threading, and I will recheck this again. Thank you for watching, and we will see you on another retro system. Take care. Bye.